Anybody who's ever watched Chelsea TV when I've been on it talking about our kids, I've always said one phrase: don't worry, Tammy will be the one. Now, it turns out there's quite a few, but I've always been really confident about Tammy since he was 14, 15 coming through, and it's really beginning to happen now. So I'd love to tell you all about him, but it's probably better if he gets centre forward to do that. So Jimmy, you can tell us a little bit more about him. First of all, I mean, he has come on a lot, hasn't he, in the last little while? But the confidence, what has built him up specifically, do you think?
I think the chance and the person that he is. Look, he's been on a lot of loans. He's been at Bristol City, he's been at Aston Villa, he's been at Swansea, where it didn't work out for him, where he played in the Premiership, and a lot of people were doubting. But if you take Swansea, how they were playing quite far away from the goal. And that's not the way that you need to play.
And he wasn't getting many chances there either.
Exactly, you know. So Tammy is a player that needs to play in a dominant team. When you play him in a dominant team, he will score goals.
Yeah,
bundles of goals.
He has scored a load of goals, but there's kind of some similarities with yourself. What I love about this one is, like, get between the goals, but that little jink, inside and outside, but shooting from distance. I remember somebody else used to do that.
Yeah, sometimes. but what I like about Tammy's one is that he got a shot. He took his shot very quickly outside the box. And I haven't seen him scoring that many outside of the box. So for me, that's a big plus, that he can also show that he can score outside the box.
From unusual angles as well. Now, I'm going to have to dig you up about this. I'm looking there as a wide player thinking, wait a minute. Every single time, 9 times out of 10, the guy who's giving you the ball has either who's running in there.
I should have, looking at it, yes, I should have played that and passed that. But knowing how I was, and I was single-minded. And I liked really tight angles, because I could keep it low and I could keep it hard and low, close to the goalkeeper. And I knew if I can hit it well, the goalkeeper will never get it.
But that's the big thing. But you have to have that single-mindedness as a centre forward. Is that maybe one of the things about Tammy? I was maybe slightly concerned, a bit of a too nice about him. Well, nice guy.
I think he's becoming now to understand that he cannot be too nice. That he has to make that difference. That's why he's doing so well. His chances missed, for me, are going to be the one that will determine my thinking of him, where he will go.
Yeah, well, you didn't miss this one, by the way. Bartes was covering some glory, but that was a good ground. Another thing, right, we need to talk about your strength in the air and getting yourself into good positions. So we're looking at Tammy here. Now, he's getting himself, he looks to me as if he's well marked. Big, strong centre-back. Wolves have got 3 centre-backs. He doesn't look favourite there.
He doesn't look favourite, but I really like this goal because, as you just said, he doesn't look favourite, but he's using his arms, he's using his strength, and he gets that little yard of space, and that's enough for him. And it's a proper number 9 goal with a fullback crossing and him just nicking in front of that centre half and just put that little neck at work and scoring.
Well, just the arm. I'm no more Mr. Nice Guy. If you look at it, just drags him across, and you're talking about that little. That's a good header, isn't it?
He just needs that little 10 centimetre of space he needs, and he gets that, and that's credit to him, just getting himself that little space.
Talking about good headers. That wasn't bad. This wasn't bad. Can you remember who this was against? A bit greeny here, but who was it against?
I remember it very well. It was against Tottenham, and I think it was the 2-0. Great cross by Jesper. And actually, I'm very proud of this goal because I didn't used to score a lot of headers. And for me to get up and getting it down in the goal was for me
and the big thing is
big goal.
The big thing is getting in between two. And it's an easy goal in some ways because you've got between the two defenders.
Yeah, for me that is another big thing. It's very important for a number 9, for a striker, to be majority of the time between the centre halves. Who is going to pick you up? And majority of the time they get in a no man's land. Is that
a natural thing, or do you have to work on that?
Yeah, I think it's both. I think you work on it. I think at sometimes, you know, I used to play with it because sometimes I did like the physical aspect of the...
Oh, you talk about the physical aspect. This is interesting, you mentioned that physical aspect, because this was my concern about Tammy.
Yeah.
Is that you get, you know, up in this position here, again, we've shown before he's used his arm there, a big centre-back, getting close to you, is he going to be strong enough?
Yeah.
And was that a concern for you when you first watched Tammy?
Well, when I saw him play against Man United, he didn't hold the ball really well. But against Wolves, he showed some aggression, and he needs to show that in his game, and he can show that. He's a tall boy, he's got lots of strength in his arm, and he uses it now, and he makes that defender look actually really weak, and that's a really good thing. And then what he does after as well, you know, when he shocks him off.
Well, that little, the jink that I'm talking about, it goes inside and then out with his left. That's the second time you scored a goal with that this season.
Now, I'm so happy about that goal of him, because he shows that he doesn't always need an assist of somebody. He can score goals by himself. That's a big plus to have.
Right, talking about people who use their physicality and their strength. Who's that? Is that Carragher marking you there?
That's Carragher, and I would love to show him that again.
No, it actually looks like a 50-50 ball there, and it's using the physicality.
Yeah.
And I'll just talk you through this one. He just disappears off you. He just bounces off you.
Yeah, I was definitely not going to lose that one. And this for me is a Tammy goal.
Yeah.
This is a Tammy goal. Bang, bang. Two touch, bang, bang. He knows exactly where he is, between the sticks. The goal does not move. The goal does never move, you know, and he knows that. So he just needs two touches, and it's a goal.
Or indeed, one touch. Very similar thing. I mean, and it's just getting between the sticks. And I think it's what Frank's been saying, and Frank's been saying for some time. It's all about different types of goals. I mean, you're not going to get all 30-yarders or 20-yarders or headers. You need to mix up all the different types of goals you get. And that's when you end up getting into your 20s. And as a striker, that's where you want to get, isn't it?
Exactly. And he missed a penalty already this year, but didn't knock him down. He comes again, and he comes again, and I like that. And he will need to, as you just said, score different kind of goals. That will get him to 20 plus if he keeps on doing that. And also, it will make the defenders a little bit worried, because they don't know when he's going to score. You know, if you're a striker that always scores from headers, then they know that they have to give you a contact all the time, so you can't jump up. But he scores different kind of goals, and that's it's a big plus.
Gary Dixon used to always say the same thing to me. You know, if it's a 30-yarder or if it comes off your backside and goes in, they all count exactly the same.
Subscribe to the YouTube channel. What are you doing? Hurry up and do it now.